Now we are going to go to our reindeer. And I made this one. I used for this one this chipped sapphire. And then I used a different technique that I'm going to show you. But I just felt like this was, I thought it would look good. It looked more like night time. But I just think it needs to be a little more festive. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my green. I'm going to make this one green. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just get all of this on here. I'm going to do this really quickly, so I'm going to get some of those circles because I'm trying to be quick about it. So, for this one, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the Blue Lagoon again, which is right here. And what I'm going to do, this is, like I said, this is a craft mat. If you don't have this, you could use like a cheap cutting board that you get at Dollar Tree or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ink and I'm going to put it on my table, on this craft mat, just like that. Lid, there we go. I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm going to spritz it. Kind of running out of water there. Then I'm going to take what I've already inked up and I'm just going to lay it on there. Kind of pat it down a little bit. And it gives it kind of a watercolor look. That looks so good. I love that. So I want to give this guy a little bit of dimension on the tag itself. So I have this huge stamp I got a long time ago. I think at Hobby Lobby or something. I just inked it up with archival ink, and then I'm just going to give it a good stamp. Excuse me. Let me get a little bit more right there. There we go. Just adds a little bit more to the tag. I actually meant to do that to the snowman, but I got to talking and I forgot to do it. And you can use any kind of stamp you want. I think even some snowflakes or something like that would look really good. I just didn't have a snowflake stamp. So I have all the little pieces. I say I have all the pieces. I've lost an antler. For our little reindeer, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use that black soot instead of the brown. Because the brown just didn't show up very good. And I'm just going to go around all of the edges. Just like we did before. I'm going to go around the nose. Kind of doing a little messy here, but I was trying to hurry. I should slow down. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the antlers. And this gets a little tricky with all the little angles, but that's okay. Okay, for his ears, if you'll notice, I have pink in the middle. Well, that's a little hard when you're using these little these little daubers. So what I did is I took this is a Victorian velvet, just a pink. You could also use watercolors, or you could use a marker. You're going to figure out which way the ears go, which way you want your ears to go. I think I'm going to do mine that way. Make sure that they're the same way, both of them. Okay, I folded it in half. And then I took, ooh, I don't want to use that one. Black wouldn't have been good. I'm going to take my little dauber and I'm going to just go over it really lightly. I'm going to do both of them that way. And I'm just folding it in half. And then just giving it a little bit of color there. Kind of got a little far there. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of this barn door. Not much, but just a little bit to add to that pink. Okay. So now my ears are done. I am going to take the soot again and go around those edges. You need to have a dauber thingy for everything so you don't have to keep pushing everything off. Okay, so there's his ears, we got his antlers, and I think that's it. Okay, so, messy hands. Oh, look at that. Which one do you like the best, the green or the blue? I'm not real certain. I like them both. So I'm going to put my reindeer here, and I'm going to glue this on, and I am going to glue the bottom part on, but not the top part yet. Almost to the top, but not quite. Just left just a little bit, so that way I can fit my ears on and my antlers on, and then I will glue the rest of his head onto the tag. I'm just going to let it stick off. I shouldn't have glued all the way to the top, but I forgot that that's, I'm talking, thinking, and I can't do all of it at the same time. All right, so put that one there, sticking out. And we're going to do his nose. And put that down. All right. Let me wipe up this glue so I don't get it all over my sweatshirt, which I'm prone to do. Okay, so now all we got to do is we're going to do an outline. And I forgot I outlined this one in white instead of the black. I did go around the edges of the tag. We're going to see if this pen will work. Oh, and I got to do its eyes. I forgot it needs eyes. I'm just going to draw and do some little dots. And let me see, I did some white kind of here, and then here, and then his antlers are just kind of accented a little bit, just to give it some oomph. Okay. I think that's all that I'm going to do for him, except I'm going to do his eyes. I forgot to do his eyes. And once again, I just did some big ovals. Eyes to me are the hardest thing to do because I never can get them the same. And that always bugs me. I'm not a good circle drawer. Or at least I can't draw two the same. Okay. Uh-oh. And then after, I'm going to let that dry for just a smidgen, as I say to my grandson. Oh, and I am going to, while that's drying, I'm going to go around this tag here. Okay, so now all I need to do is add a little bit, just those little comma things, kind of on the eyes. If you want to, you can also do a little dot, just like that. I'll go around his nose again some more. There we go. So like I said, now